So I recently wrote a blog called There's Always Money in the Banana Stand, and what I was referencing there, besides a funny TV show called Arrested Development, was the fact that the market's the banana stand and there's always something to do in the marketplace. It's just a question of finding it. So historically, we exploited a number of different things to create a very attractive rate of return for our customers and ourselves over a long and extended period of time, some 20 years. Today I wanted to talk about what some of those things were. So the first thing that we took advantage of were value positions, long positions in stocks, in value stocks. Those could have been reorganizations, spin-offs, and from time to time companies that were growing their intrinsic value, where we would take a concentrated position and hold on as long as we felt that the intrinsic value was growing and that the share price lagged the growth in intrinsic value. The second area that we exploited and became expert in was convertible arbitrage, where we would buy a convertible security and short the common shares into which it was convertible, creating a situation where we had very attractive cash flows of 20% or more, and where we had a play on negative market developments, either for the company in particular or for the market overall. A third area of opportunity that we exploited was the Vancouver Stock Exchange, which at the time had a number of kind of conceptual companies that were promoted up to very high market valuations. We found that by shorting a basket of these conceptual companies, cures for baldness, things like that, and managing the basket for any outliers, for any risks, that over time the basket tended towards zero. In fact, many of these companies actually ended up at zero and therefore added more value to our accounts. So those were three areas that we exploited in the past. The world has changed today. The areas of mispricing for long positions is different and for different reasons. Convertible arbitrage is well picked over by both human eyes and algorithms. And of course, the Vancouver Stock Exchange doesn't exist anymore, being replaced by the Venture Exchange, which seems to have cleaned up its act a little bit. So the opportunities that existed in the past are no longer necessarily opportunities in the present. In our next video, in our next three videos, I'll talk about three opportunities in the current marketplace.